Hello, Parkland School Board members. Knowing that the 2020 school year was going to present many new challenges for our intervention assistants, we immediately began preparing to provide small group instruction at home in an e-learning environment. The district technology department quickly distributed Chromebooks and provided professional development for our Title I assistants. Title I funding allowed us to purchase document cameras and headsets. Just a few weeks into the school year, they were meeting with students in both hybrid and online settings. The curriculum department was able to distribute digital content and other resources to help our assistants support students with core instruction in reading and math, as well as deliver intervention programs. As the year moves forward, we continue to learn and grow with our students. Access to applications like Seesaw allow us to create activities that even our youngest learners can complete independently. These activities allow for additional practice of foundational skills.
Can we the I? We see a bee. We see a caterpillar.
In addition to Seesaw, Google Jamboard has allowed us to create sorting activities and interactive letter boards for word building lessons. We want to take time today to thank you for all you do to support our staff and students so that we can continue to learn and grow in a safe, supportive environment.
My name is Nicole Jones. I am the kindergarten teacher at Kratzer, but this year I'm online. So my classroom this year is on the computer. And I would like to thank you for allowing us to have some important tools so that I would never be able to do my job without them. The one thing that I absolutely love are my headphones, and these have been a godsend because I'm able to use them to clearly hear my kiddos in large group and small group, and so this has been extremely helpful, especially because there's two of us Zooming sometimes in the classroom, and so this has been super helpful to have on hand and use. So I absolutely love those. The other thing is my giant monitor. It has been amazing, and I would never have been able to see all my kiddos and their projects. So that has been amazing. And especially when we had our day where we had to teach from home, I was missing my giant monitors because I could really tell the difference of not having my kiddos accessible that way. The other tool is my dock camera. I'd be lost without this. This was actually a tool given to the kindergarten teachers prior to going to full day K, and this I would be lost without. So it fits very nicely in my backpack every day, and I bring that back and forth to school. Huge, helpful tool to have. And this year, I'm so thankful and grateful for Seesaw, the app that we have on the children's iPads, and it has been a game changer for being able to record the children, being able to hear them read to us, work on projects, work on homework, and I also have the app right here on my phone, so this is wonderful to be able to utilize and use. As my kiddos are reading to me, I can hear them. I can give them instant feedback. This has been super helpful to be able to have access to that tool. I wish we would have had access in the spring, but It's been wonderful this year, so I'm so thankful that we have Seesaw. So thank you for those important tools to get us through this year. I know it's been a year of many different obstacles and changes, but without these wonderful tools that I have on hand, I don't think I would be able to do the job that I've been able to this year. So thank you so much for those tools. So definitely Seesaw, doc cam, headphones, monitor, all great things. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, I'm Victoria St. George, and I am a first grade teacher here at Kernsville Elementary School. This year I am teaching first grade completely online, and I wanted to share with you how the online classroom looks, some of the digital resources that have been a great support this year, and how our students are still finding success in this unique situation. Some of the many resources I use are Schoology, Nearpod, and Seesaw. Schoology is the main hub for virtual learning in my classroom. Students find their folders for all subject areas here, but the most important tab for students is the Daily Assignments folder. This shows students and parents the assignments for each day and where to locate them. Some assignments are found on other resources, but Schoology is the starting place each day. Schoology makes it easy to assign, check for completion, and provide feedback. I also love using Schoology for its collaboration opportunities. Here is a student showing her details, and her classmates are commenting what they believe is the main idea. A fun and engaging way to practice this very important first grade skill. Schoology allows for me to communicate easily with parents with an assignment completion document, weekly schedules, and other important documents such as cover sheets and tutorials. I started using Nearpod last year during spring e-learning, and I've continued learning more and more about it. As you can see, I've been able to create a large amount of content for my students, but also have been able to continue collaborating with my colleagues by sharing what I have created, as well as having great Nearpod shared with me. I can provide videos, audio to teach or reinforce a concept asynchronously, as well as give students interactive worksheets, quizzes, an opportunity to type or record their responses. There is so much more I can't wait to explore on Nearpod. Nearpod gives me data to drive my future instruction by showing participation, the breakdown of answers, and specific areas students still need support with. Seesaw is another resource that I use frequently in the online classroom. I am able to create my own interactive worksheets, but also have the availability of community and district shared resources. Students can add more to the interactive worksheets, such as recording responses, uploading content, and asking questions. I like that students can submit work in a way that best works for them. For me, the most important part of this year was to make a classroom still feel exciting, comforting, and provide a sense of belonging. Although our classroom community looks different this year, my students still have their peer interactions during our live instruction all day, opportunities to share with friends, participate frequently, and continue to feel part of a community at Kernsville. Thank you for the resources you have provided for us as we continue navigating this interesting time and providing the best education for each of our students.
Hello, Parkland School Board. My name is Heather White, and I'm a fifth grade teacher at Citronia Elementary School. During this challenging time in education and the world around us, we are incredibly grateful for the support and dedication of our school board. This year, our students have benefited greatly from the vast array of technological resources that have been made available both at home and in school. At the intermediate level, many of my students have shared how grateful they are for the hybrid model of learning. This has allowed for much needed opportunity for them to interact with their peers while maintaining safe social distancing guidelines. Technologies such as webcams, Google Meet, document cameras, and headphones have allowed our students to stay connected and feel a sense of community in the classroom, whether it is an in-person or an e-learning day. Recently, my class had the opportunity to connect virtually with a Parkland High School senior, Olivia Lavelle, to learn more about her experience as the Snow Queen in the Nutcracker performance that was virtually shared with the school district. In a time when we have to maintain our physical distance from one another, the wealth of technology provided by the Parkland School District has allowed us to find new ways to communicate, connect, and continue to learn. Thank you, school board members, for your dedication to our safety, our students, and our community at large. We appreciate all that you do.
My
My name is Mrs. Cheyenne Beisch, and I am the strings teacher at Parkway Manor Elementary. I'm also the strings teacher at Citronia, Jandal, and Veterans Memorial Elementary Schools. This is my second year in the district.
I'm Mark Sislow. I'm the band director at Parkway Manor Elementary School. I'm also the band director at Schnecksville Elementary School. This is my 21st year with the district. As an instrumental music teacher, I am especially proud to be teaching instrumental music this year. This may seem obvious, but not all districts have allowed instrumental music to continue during the pandemic. With safety precautions in mind, it is still important that students throughout the district have opportunities to create through music. Parkland has a rich history of performing music. As we continue to teach instrumental music, we prepare for the day when the pandemic is over. Students from elementary to the high school will still want to be in our wonderful ensembles.
Schoology and Zoom have been our main way of connecting with students and providing instruction for them. In addition to the synchronous lessons students receive once every 2 weeks, we are pre-recording lessons for major skills and making them available on YouTube to students who are interested in working ahead or who need extra reminders in between lessons. This has been able to benefit students of all abilities in our program.
Earlier in the year, the district purchased bell covers for all of our wind instrument students. This allowed for wind instruments to be played safely. Now that mask regulations have changed, the district has purchased special wind player masks for use inside. This mask has a flap that allows students to play without having to remove the mask.
Our online fifth graders were given the opportunity to video record themselves playing a holiday song or non-holiday song of their choice to submit as part of a pre-recorded holiday performance video. This video is meant to take the place of the winter concert they would have had were it not for the virus. The district has also purchased the program Smart Music for Us, which has been incredibly helpful to use during lessons. This has been able to help us teach students how to read music virtually. We would like to thank each one of our school board directors for your constant support of our instrumental music program in the Parkland School District.
Our students and parents are so proud of our program, and especially in this year, we are proud to have the resources to continue instruction.
Hello, my name is Anna Rozak, and I'm the general music teacher at Schnecksville Elementary School. During what would have been considered a normal school year, the fifth graders and I would be working towards a winter choir concert performance. Due to restrictions this year, we were unable to sing in the music classroom, nor were we able to have large gatherings of people. Because of this, I wanted to find a way in which we could make music and perform for those we love. The solution was a virtual concert. I decided not only to include fifth grade in this opportunity, but every grade in the elementary school. Each grade practiced an instrument and worked on a winter song in class. After a few classes of practice, I recorded the students performing their piece. I was then able to use iMovie to edit the videos and then uploaded them to a Google Drive folder, which was sent out to the entire Schnecksville community for viewing over winter break. This concert was my way of giving my students and their families a sense of normal during the current pandemic. Music is not meant to be kept in the classroom where it will only be heard by a few. Music is about performing and sharing with our families, friends, and communities. I am thankful that we have the use of technology to help spread the joy of music, even during these different and difficult times.
Hi, my name is Haley Adlard. I am the elementary art teacher here at Veterans Memorial. I'm talking on behalf of the Parkland Elementary Art Department. And to highlight our work throughout the hybrid e-learning session, two of the most useful things for us have been the use of iPads and document cameras to film ourselves and our lessons. Art is so hands-on. And it's important, too, to just feel that connection with your teacher still. And I think that seeing us and seeing us work, whether it's under a camera or face-to-face through a screen, has been awesome. So the iPads we had received from the Festival of the Arts Give Back program, they have been amazing, very, very helpful. document cameras as well have been given to us by the Parkland Foundation grant. So we have been super thankful for both of those items. The second thing that has been tremendously helpful for the art department is the use of Schoology, and Schoology saving our resources in a folder so that we can all access them. We have developed a basic curriculum that we all follow, and it's very nice to be able to just kind of bounce off of each other and use the flexibility of the lessons with the students. I'm going to be playing for you a little slideshow on some of the work that the students have created so far with this year. So it is a collection of students here at school and then students at home, and you can kind of appreciate the flexibility of materials that we have for the students at home, because we know that we all don't have, these beautiful collections of supplies at home. I always tell my kids that. And just the things that they find to supplement or the items that they use have been tremendous, and the quality of work has been amazing. So I want to share some music with you and some artwork, and I just want to thank you for all that you do. Have a great night.
Hi, my name is Joe Webster, and I'm the health and physical education teacher at Fogelsville Elementary. When learning that we were going to go virtual last spring, I was looking for a way to stay connected with my students. I know that I could have just posted random workouts with people online as activities for my students to do, but I didn't think that that was good enough for them. I wanted to maintain the relationships that I had established, and I wanted them to see a familiar face doing some really fun things and activities that they could do with their whole family. So with the help of WeVideo, which is an editing software that's provided by the district, I was able to create a lot of videos over that time that were engaging and really fun. It allowed me to use a lot of really cool editing techniques that I learned as I was going, but it also allowed me to invite some special guests into our workouts. As you can see from the videos, we have up in this corner, we have Melvin from the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. He recorded himself following along to one of the workouts that I did, and it was really fun for our students. And then this one with Fifi from the Iron Pigs, I was able to record or take recordings of all of the 9 elementary phys ed teachers, put them together, and Fifi worked out with all of us. And that video actually currently has over 2,000 or close to 2,000 views from our families in our district. And I felt that this was a really powerful tool that I was able to use to stay connected and keep our students engaged. We know that exercise has so many benefits for our students, not only for their physical health, but for their mental health. And that's why it was so important for me to continue to reach out to our students. And I'm still using WeVideo today with all of our students who are learning virtually. So I record a lot of our lessons and allow my students to see me and get to know some of our new students that I haven't met yet. So thank you for providing such a powerful tool that I can use to stay connected with my students.
Hi, my name is Chelsea Bayshore, and I'm a learning support teacher at Ironton Elementary School. This year, our Student Services Department has made DocuSign available for special education teachers, which has been game-changing from the spring. With the use of DocuSign, I find I'm able to better engage parents in their child's IEP process, which has been a lot different this year than past. We have all our meetings virtually, which can seem not personal, but we can spend that time having open conversations about how our current school setup affects their student. Since signatures are obtained quickly and efficiently, we can provide services to students in a timely and efficient manner. For example, I had a newly identified student this year.
whose testing had been delayed due to the closure in 2020. With the use of DocuSign, we were able to have the meeting virtually, determine the appropriate programming for the student that would be effective, and begin her services as soon as the next day, even though she wasn't physically in the school building. This year, I feel it's been more important than ever to have open communication with families. By having DocuSign as a tool, we're able to listen to parents and determine what their child really needs as a part of their educational programming. We can make quick and smooth modifications to their program with ease. At the end of the day, it seems like a small detail, getting signatures and paperwork, but it means students receiving the services they need to be successful in a school year where school is looking anything but typical. Thank you again for supporting our students and furthering their education.